Pinocchio dug her own grave again. Carole Malone makes a harsh joke on Meghan Markle's bad memory. Poor Meghan Markle and her terrible memory, what will she forget next? Asks Carole Malone. So, after a string of emphatic denials that she had nothing whatsoever to do with the sycophantic biography, Finding Freedom, it turns out Meghan Markle did brief the book's authors via her then PR, Jason Knauf. Knauf has now produced a tranche of texts and emails to prove the book was discussed directly with the Duchess multiple times in person and by email. And having been caught bang to rights and faced with indisputable proof, Meghan now says, "Oh, yes, I forgot about that." What? She forgot multiple emails she sent over many months to help with an explosive book that made her look like a saint and the royal family look like a cruel, nasty bunch who sabotaged her and Harry's efforts to save the world? That's kinda like forgetting your own name, and the fact that night follows day. How can you forget instructing someone to trash your in-laws, to slate a family that welcomed you with open arms? How can you forget feeding damaging stories to the book's lickspittle authors knowing it was going to make global headlines and damage the royal family? The Duchess has now had to apologize to the Court of Appeal for her catastrophic loss of memory. But actually, if her memory's so bad, maybe she needs help. Because what else might she have forgotten? That she didn't, as she told Oprah, get married 3 days before the Windsor ceremony? Oh, hang on, she's already had to admit she didn't. What about all those snide stories about Kate upsetting her? Did she forget the truth about those? And that hellishly damaging accusation that the royal family are racists and that one member questioned what color Archie's skin might be? Could she have forgotten what happened there, too? It also turns out that a letter she wrote to Daddy, which she says devastated her when he made it public, was written by her knowing it was likely to be published, which totally disproves her claims she never suspected it would. Texts from her to Knauf were submitted to the appeal court, where a newspaper is seeking to overturn a legal ruling that it breached Meghan's privacy by publishing a deeply personal letter to her father Thomas. In those texts, she said she'd chosen words that would pull at people's heartstrings if it was published. "Everything I have drafted is with the understanding it could be leaked. I have been meticulous in my choice of words. Please let me know if anything stands out as a liability," she told Knauf in an email. How damning and manipulative is that? How can we ever again trust a word this woman says? Her credibility is shot. Yet still, her supporters rallied to her defense, claiming it's a media witch hunt, it's racist, it's lies, we're all out to get her. But the truth is Ms. Markle appears to have damned herself with her own words in these emails and texts. These are her words, not the media's, and they undermine much of what she has claimed about the lies that have been told about her and the pain that's been inflicted on her. But with manipulators like Meghan, the truth will eventually out, as it has this week. And it's by her own hand. A source close to the royal family has revealed the monarchy has been left frustrated by Meghan Markle's privacy lawsuit, but the Sussexes say they are the victims of a smear campaign against them. It comes after the Duchess of Sussex had to apologize for misleading the court in her privacy case against Associated Newspapers, which publishes the Mail on Sunday, last week. Meghan was forced to admit she had authorized an aide to brief the authors of a biography that was being penned about her and her husband Prince Harry at the time, despite previously denying any involvement.